Hello, welcome back to TK Tarot. I am the Trash King, and I am here to give you this reading. My readings are timeless. So yeah, when you find it, it's for you, baby. I only do uprights. Again, I do know the reversals, but I don't know, just not my vibe. I feel like I can get the same message from the uprights. That's why I pull clarification cards anyway. So yeah, nothing against reversals, but just not for me. Let's jump into it. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the vibe. Comment below and let me know what your sign is, just because I'm interested. Yeah, I don't share this anywhere. Like, I'm not trying to promote it. This is really just more about something that I love to do, something that I'm passionate about. So feel free to engage with me because, yeah, I want to know what's working for you and what's not. Okay. Good, concise messages, Spirit. That's crazy because that's a, yeah, okay. Let me do that, Spirit. Every time I do stuff like that, it reminds me of that one TikTok that's like tarot readers for no reason and they just keep adjusting the cards. It could be like that. But also, I do kind of feel like sometimes the more that I like mess with the cards or touch them, I get like a clearer message. Like, I don't know. Could just be a mental thing. We all have our own ways of getting the message. Come here. This one was super difficult to pull up, and it kind of felt like it was not for you. So it's going to go back. Okay, so your overall message for the reading is the Star card. So this is very much a time of renewal. This is also Aquarius energy. I feel like you're being really hopeful and optimistic about whatever is coming towards you. You could have left something behind in order to get to this point, or could be in the process of leaving something behind, but you're still feeling really excited about whatever's coming towards you. You or someone could have Aquarius heavily in your chart. You also have the Queen of Cups, Strength card, Seven of Cups. So you're kind of in a state of really being emotionally nurturing. This could also be somebody coming towards you. But part of like that hopeful feeling is I think that you're really checking in with your emotions. And if it's something that you've needed to grieve, I feel like you're doing it now. You're using your inner strength to just really move forward. I feel like you're breaking out of some of the ways that you've been in the past, like very disillusioned by pain, disillusioned by other people's promises. I feel like you've kind of been, in the past, you've been like leaving yourself like at the, at the whim of others, kind of like maybe you are actually a victim, or maybe you just sometimes weren't setting the proper boundaries, but it's kind of an energy of like, yeah, other people have taken advantage of you, but you're kind of like stepping into yourself and knowing that you are capable of more, and that it's okay to not be you don't have to please people all the time. So you're kind of coming out of people pleasing mindsets, I feel like. We do have the Hanged Man here, followed up by the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like that something here has been kind of taking a long time, and maybe you're kind of tired of waiting on it. You could feel it's something that it's kind of like being cocooned, like you're emerging. That's what I keep feeling or seeing. It's like you're emerging from this time of pause and surrender into something new. And I think there's going to be success here. It feels like there's an energy of victory here with the Six of Wands. Like, I feel like people are going to really see how different you are. Whether this is work or in a relationship, it's just like all of the time and effort you've been putting into yourself and nurturing yourself, the boundaries you've learned to set, are going to, at the end of the day, be beneficial. There may be an ending here with the Ten of Swords, or it could just be an ending of the cycle. Feel your feelings again there too, because yeah, sometimes it sucks to leave people or things behind, but it is at the end of the day going to be for your betterment. Let's see what else we have here, Spirit. We have the Queen of Swords. I do kind of get a single energy here. because the Queen of Swords, she's kind of like the single queen to some extent. She's very piercing, very truthful. She's been hurt a lot, but that's why she's able to handle shit. You know what I mean? Like she has a lot of wisdom behind her as well. And so I kind of get this feeling of you may have left a partnership behind. You may have left a job behind as well. It's just like kind of stepping out on your own is what I'm getting. You are going to use every painful lesson that has crossed your path was for your up leveling. Not to silver lining you, because sometimes things just suck, but I feel like you're finding the silver lining. You're choosing to be like, hell no, you're not going to keep me down. I'm going after it, which I do think is going to bring you money, abundance, better relationships, because we got the Seven of Pentacles here of you really investing in yourself and doing the hard work, doing kind of the tedious work at times too, but knowing ultimately building discipline and having discipline is going to level you up, you know? Oh, that was a lot. They got something to say to you. The Sun card, and followed up by the Two of Cups. We've got the High Priestess, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords. So I do get a feeling that you're really energized right now. So that's why it's kind of like, yes, there may have been this painful ending. You may be single right now, or starting a new business, or whatever the case is of you having to leave something behind to get to this new. But ultimately, you still have passion behind it. You're still feeling this overall for the message of hope and new beginnings. I feel like you could be really falling in love with yourself. You could be really seeing that when you love from a full cup, it pours out into everything. So I feel like a lot of abundance right now is coming your way, spiritually and emotionally, because it starts with you. When you're in alignment, everything else just falls around you, falls into place around you, you know? This is a great time to be meditating, practicing yoga, journaling, getting really in touch with your spiritual team. And everybody does that a different way. I have an altar and I have little pieces from people in my life who have passed, specifically my family members, but some others as well. And I interact with my ancestors. But everybody does a different thing, you know? So find your thing. I also meditate. I like yoga, but it doesn't always work for me because I'm not that flexible, but maybe that's the point of yoga, is you're supposed to try. But anyways, so yeah, find your thing. And really get in touch with that, because I feel like right now your intuition is already heightened and the veil is very thin. You really could be downloading a lot of messages or getting a lot of downloads if you are open to them. You know what I mean? Your spirit team wants to contact you and wants to guide you through this next phase, so you need to be open to it. With the Devil card here, I get it. I think it's kind of positive in this energy. I think that there have been attachments before and a lot of restrictions, but I am getting a sense of you breaking that or using all of this for your betterment, like using it to get what you want. Semi-manipulative, but not really. I think it's kind of just like, you know how people will be like, oh, I'm in my evil era, I'm in my evil era, whatever. That's you. Like, you're a villain, but not really. Just using, you're just kind of, I think you've been a people pleaser for so long that you feel like the villain, but really you're just setting boundaries, is kind of the energy. So anyways, Nine of Pentacles here, you're going to be dripping in swagoo. You're going to be getting all of the things that you've ever wanted, but it will take a sacrifice in a sense, because you have to sacrifice your image of pleasing people, which is a form of manipulation anyways, if you really think about it. Anyways, it's not as like malicious, but it still is, you're trying to convince people to like you and it's not even the real you. Give that up. Some people aren't going to like who you actually are, and that's a good thing. That means that they're not for you and that the universe just set that up for you, and now you don't have to deal with them or deal with them differently, whatever. This reading is so interesting because I'm getting like a lot at once, and that's why I'm trying to be a little bit slower, because usually it just like falls out of my mouth, but there's so much happening that I'm trying to kind of slow it down a little bit. We do have the Eight of Swords. there's going to be times during this transition where you fall back into limited thinking, or you start feeling like you're trapped, or like, oh, I'm going to die alone. No one else is out there for me. I can't get another job. This business is going to fail. Give that up. That is fear-based thinking, and it's really hard to do. So I'm not saying it's just like, switch over to this new way of thinking. But that's why affirmations will be really important right now, and training the neural pathways in your mind to align with the good, because just as easily as you could assume all of these negative things, the positive could be true as well. Like, what if you succeed and make it to the top? What if you find your literal soulmate 2 weeks from now because you let the bum go, Clear, concise messages. Page of Wands could have there's been a lot of water in this and fire. We've had some pentacles, so just throwing that out there. So Page of Wands and the Two of Wands, you're feeling very like, you're in this like passionate energy, sort of student energy, but you're trying to direct the energy in the right way. I think it's going to become very clear here soon what you're supposed to put your energy into, but that's why you're going to need to really get in touch with your spiritual side and make it so that you can receive the messages properly, so that it's clear. Okay, 2 more cards. Honestly, I need to take my advice here too, because that's probably why some of these messages are feeling like foggy. Like, they're still coming through clear, but I'm having a hard time receiving it, and it's probably because I have been slacking a little bit in my own spiritual care. But you've got the Knight of Wands. This was a lot of fire energy, so you're feeling lit up. I do think that at the end of the day, or you could have someone in your life you could have fire sign energy. You could have someone in your life who is a fire sign, but heavy on the fire right here. You are charging forward. You are taking the risk, or someone's taking a risk towards you. But either way, it's a very exciting energy that you're willing to roll the dice and see where it goes. Like, you're believing in yourself, which I think that, why not take a risk on yourself? After we take risks on so many different people who show not even as much potential. I'm trying not to talk too much shit anymore. I'm trying not to be a shit talker, but I'm just saying sometimes people will fully show us that they are not it, and we'll be like, well, let's just see. Take a chance on yourself, and I feel like you're doing it. You're in an era of your life where you're learning how to communicate, how to get your thoughts from your head onto paper or into the physical world. Like, this could be a very creative energy for you. It could be you manifesting your business plan and actually executing it. But I feel like if you're not already doing this, you need to be believing in yourself. You need to take this energy of hope and possibility and this palpable potential that is around you, and step into it. Okay, that's where we're going to stop it, because, yeah, I don't want to convolute the message. You need to be believing in yourself. You are more than capable of doing this. Leave the bullshit behind. Leave the bullshit people behind. And go after your dreams. Okay, I love you. Slay. Have a love. And it's 444. Bitch. We're done. Okay, love you guys. Bye.